Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And the big back, A.J. Dillon. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Quinnen Williams there to make the play. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game.
Baylor Tiger! Baylor Tiger! Set. Ready.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll look underneath, and here's Miller. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
McBride is the motion man.
Go.
Herbert going to try to throw on. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, that's certainly not what we were expecting to see, especially from a quarterback of this caliber. Opening drive turnover. And let's hope for their sake, Mike, this is not a sign of things to come the rest of the day.
Check smash! Check smash! Let's go now! Ready!
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Go, Reed! Go! Check go!
Look wide. Get this one complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
Got it! Ready?
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Set!
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Rocco 80! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Hunt!
Now they'll set up to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. It is 3rd and 10.
79 Bronco!
Throwing now. This one intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set.
A give. Here's Dillon. And a short pickup down to the 21.
Ray. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush. And the Jets are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
Complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
Had ourselves a bit of a one-man wrecking crew out there for a minute, huh, Mike? I mean, dishing out punishment to every defender in his way. I'll tell you, the next guy who comes in one-on-one, he's going to have that run in the back of his mind.
Ready, set.
They'll work now on
Reload,
2nd and 4.
reload. Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
Another run here with Hall. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Come on, set.
Back to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Ready. Ready.
Give up the middle with Hall. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again? got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This, about as short as you can get. Little's kick is good. And the Jets are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
On the return is Rodgers. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
They'll start this drive with a run, and it's Dillon. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is gone, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Dillon. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Jets have the advantage. More from MetLife Stadium after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey, go Lion. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Dillon. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Run. Set. Go.
It's another go with Dillon. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Run. Set.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
I think at this point, Mike, he doesn't care whether they hand it to him, throw it to him. He just wants to be the guy with the ball in his hand when his team needs a big play, and he came through there with a big first.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. A pass taken in by Miller. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Ready.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, KJ Britt.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Ready?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready, ready? Ready?
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, check that, street, set, ready? Hut.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Set up.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Hurt. Let's go now. Ready, ready?
They will run it over center with Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Set. Set up.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Panther Street. There we go, set. Ready.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They face 2nd down and 7.
Come on, set. Check go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Hurt!
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On the give, it's Hall. Nice run here on second down inside the 5 with more options now available for third and goal. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll get this into the hands of K.J. Hamler. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Throwing, Herbert. Open man is Davis. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Now it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
5-9.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. Open man is the tight end, Disley. And he touchdown this year. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Okay, ready? Panther 11, Panther 11. Second in.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
He connects with Disley. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got it at the 3. So we hit halftime, and the visiting Chargers are on top as we get you down to Florida. Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Hey, 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Cowboy 80. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Hall, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Third and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
First and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go. Ready.
And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
19 Lion.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Handoff. Here comes Hall. And he will score. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Ready?
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions.
On second down, here's Herbert. There's his tight end, Dissly. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
59. Hey, Opie. Real.
On third down, they go with Miller. And he'll get this forward to about the 33. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll try it now with Dillon.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked. Defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
So this winds up to be a very smart decision to throw the challenge flag. They remeasure, and this indeed will become a first down. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle. Here's second and 9. Right back to Dillon. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run. The offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Now, Herbert. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Jets will take over possession here at the 44.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield. But none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Man in motion, heading left. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll run. This is Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Third and long.
Ready? 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Go!
Back to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
12. Set. Set.
Here's Dillon. Second and 7.
Ray.
Zone read, and it's a give to Dillon. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That caught by Davis. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Getting the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's going to have the Chargers, and he's going to have the Jets.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Set. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And this one will not work. He goes out of bounds. They're going to drop 4 on that one. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Set.
Throwing now is Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
They need one right now.
Set.
Third and long.
Set.
Perfect. And this ball incomplete on third down.
That's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup. And right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch. Because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over.
This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good. Wide to the left. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
On the ready.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Stephanie! Low! Low! Check,
The
check,
tight
check,
end,
check.
Okonkwo, is in motion.
Ready?
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. Only to about the 39. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Set it! Street!
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion.
Check, smash!
They
check,
send the
smash.
tight end in motion.
Check, go!
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just hand off right, hand off left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder.
And he'll take it on in. K.J. Hamler. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He'll take it in at the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go, Rig! Go! Set! Hook!
They'll run here. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Check! Hurt! Up! Here we go! Here we go! Hey, smash!
They put Wilson in motion.
Ready, ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Right there, hurt. Say, hurt.
They'll run. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set. Hut.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Come on, set. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Travis. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. Give him 14 on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it.
Hey, check that,
You know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Rig it. Bronco switch. Ready.
They'll stick to the ground. Not much developing there. Short pickup. Down to the 47. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts.
Cardinal. Take go.
We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs. And just as importantly, stop the clock.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Ready.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hurt. Smash. Ready.
A run here with Hall. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger. Hut.
Working out of the gun, it's Travis. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
Buffalo 18.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
McBride is the motion man.
Set.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Set.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Set up.
Here's Hall. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here comes 2nd down.
Trap 60. Let's go now. Go.
Throwing is Travis. This one complete right side. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Travis now on 1st and 10. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he's got it at the 1. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Here we go. Check go.
Throwing is Travis. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Ready, break.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Travis. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Alert. Alert. Hut.
They'll run it with Hall. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
On the jump.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Come on. Come on. Set. Ready, ready.
Hall. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They were forced to travel cross-country. They get the early start. 10 a.m. on their body clocks. They're happy now. They come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.